everybody, it's your girl Lua Tosin back again with another video. Welcome to my channel, Wild Dreams. And today I have with me this very special guest. Like, I don't know how to describe her. I would like to share you a little bit about how I got to know her and how I got to like meet her and know who she is. So starting dialysis, I didn't know like nothing about the job. I had no idea, and it was kind of wild because I had completely no clue of what I was about to do until I stumbled on our channel, and it's been a lifesaver. Our name is Fresh and Favored, and I'll post our link below so you can check out our channel. This lady is God sent, like I said earlier, and she's like a superwoman, like a mentor, a teacher, an amazing visionary. And I'm telling you, I mean, amazing. Like, she really helped me a lot. And I mean, she has probably helped a lot of more other people as well. With her help, I was able to build my confidence in dialysis. And today she'll be joining us in this Q&A session. And please welcome Fresh and Favored.
Guys, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm excited to answer whatever I can answer, share whatever I can share, and just provide motivation wherever you guys need it. So, yay.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, so I just want to say, like, I know you haven't been in dialysis for a while now. Do you want to like go back into dialysis by any chance, or no?
I do. I would like to do like PRN, if anything. Full-time, not particularly right now, especially with the new mandates that are coming down. That's kind of like deterring me, but I would like to go PRN. You know, I feel like I worked so hard to get where I was. I loved going home at the end of the day, saying to myself, man, I saved somebody's life. I gave somebody, not saved, but I gave them an extra day to live, you know, just, and so yeah, I like that feeling. I love helping people. And if I have the opportunity when it's presented to me, I would definitely go back in, but probably on a part-time or PRN status.
Right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, we'll definitely love to have you back because it is quite fun, actually. Mm-hmm. So starting dialysis, it was like sort of hard. Like, it was extremely fast-paced for me. And I had like so many breakdowns. Like, I would cry so much at the beginning. I would cry in the restroom. Like, there was a day I was actually crying on the treatment floor because I was like overwhelmed and I didn't know what to do, and I was confused. And I would say, oh, I need more support. I need more this, I need more that, more of that. And when I first started, before I started, I watched some of your videos too. And I could really relate to it because there was a time like you actually had a breakdown in your car and your wheel. I was like, oh my God, so I'm not alone. Like, people add this thing to, like, everybody went through this, because sometimes when you're just like, I mean, I used to be very late with my patient because at least people say you can be at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes late with your patient. But for me, if I'm so late with my first patient and it was my fault, it wasn't because they came late. Now I need to give them extra time. And because it was my fault, so it wasn't their fault, I need to give them extra time to make up like for being late. And because of that, my next patient is late too. And then I'm like the last person in the clinic to end. Like, it was crazy. I would be so worried and so scared and so confused at the same time. Like, how did you deal with all of that? Like, I don't know. It just seems so crazy.
It was all of that for me as well. The biggest contribution to my success was my preceptor, my trainer, and just having a very helpful team, a very encouraging team. My nurse, she was just always willing to step in and help out when I was behind. Just people not overlooking and just watching you fail really helped. It really kept me motivated and pushing even through my breakdowns. You know, the constant just, you got it, you know, you're gonna get it, you know, it's just, that's what it was for me. Motivation, the support. You got to have a great support system around you, because if not, it's going to be so hard, so hard. So.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Like, that really makes a lot of sense. Having like a supportive team and all of that. I mean, that's really important, because I had switched clinics like twice now since I started. And it wasn't because I really wanted to, but because they needed help in other clinics. But then seeing how other clinics do their thing, I was like, oh my God, so it could be better. Like, it could be much more better than it was when I started. So that's true. That's true. That's true. I really agree with it. Thank you very much. Okay, so dealing with patient is like extremely difficult, especially when this patient saw you during your training and they knew like how you started. And some people don't even like know you at all because of different shifts and all of that. So they ask you, when did you start? Like, how have you started and all of that? Like, and you have to explain to them, it hasn't been long when I started, but I'm pretty good at my job. And they don't want you to stick them. And when you actually start working by yourself, you have 8 patients, and amongst our 8 patients, you only get to stick one of them because the other 7 don't want you because you're so new. And I just feel like that doesn't give you the kind of confidence you want as a person just starting and getting into dialysis and starting to work by yourself. Like, that's not the kind of confidence or the kind of like pull down you want at that moment, because it just felt so, it doesn't feel so encouraging. And how did you deal with that, like getting the confidence of your patient and getting back on track and all that?
Ooh, that's a good question. For me, in the beginning, I was just like, oh, you don't want me to stick you? Okay, thank you. I'm not ready to do that. But I had one patient, she was so kind, so encouraging. She would even say, no, come on, come on, you can practice on me. So having her do that and encouraging me in that manner was super nice. And then, you know, the team would just talk to me and they would just say, you know, you have to show that you're confident and competent, because, you know, the patients will test you. And if you let them and their words, you know, make you back down, then they're never going to, you know, feel as though that they're safe in your hands. So, you know, when a patient starts saying, well, how long you been here? You know, what you do and this and that, you know, I've been here this long. I start telling them, you know, I start talking to them, telling them what I'm doing. And, you know, if they understand, they already know. They already know what's wrong with their accesses. They already know how long they're going to run. So when you start regurgitating that to them, they're like, oh, okay. You might know what you're talking about. Okay, go ahead. But you will go through a time. Everyone does, especially when some of the patients are very, it's bad to say, but they're spoiled. And they have those favorite techs that they want to stick them and everything. But sometimes you have to let them know, like, you know, the tech is busy. You know, I'm going to have to stick you. You can talk them through that, you know, talk to your nurse about it. Your nurse can come over there and encourage the patient to let them stick you, you know, just having people to talk on your behalf as well, just to speak to your skill. It helped me because I did experience that, especially when I was working on other days and I didn't know any of the patients at all. I'm a person, I don't like to quit, so I didn't have a choice, but it was just literally, for me, the confidence came in just people encouraging me, and then those patients who understood that you would just come in. They were patient, they were encouraging, motivating. One of my favorite patients, you know, offered me her arm and just walked me through sticking her. It's like some of the patients, they'll talk you through it. They're like, my access is deep, or my access is really on the surface, so you don't have to. So it was just things like that, you know, that got me through. But I had hardships when I switched shifts and would deal with patients who were just like, I don't know you. I'm going to wait for such and such over there. And then they'll delay your process as well, causing you to put them on late because they don't want you to stick it. But it's just not giving up. I couldn't be defeated. I was determined. I couldn't.
Right. True. Speaking of that, like, you know, how the patient just like delay you and tell you they want these people, they want these people. At first, it was kind of like scary to me because the way they come up to you and you just be like, oh my God, I didn't even do anything. You're like, oh my God, I didn't even do anything. And they just, okay. And I'm like, so scared. And I don't even when they come in, I'll be like, I'll just call the person they want before I start like making relationships with them and like talking to before they started trusting me more. And it's true. At first, when I started, I had like this one patient. He just let me use him every time, like to stick, and that was like pretty good. I always would remember him because when I switched shift, I didn't see him anymore. But then I always remembered him like as my first ever patient.
Yes. And those patients talk amongst each other too. So if you got one patient that's in your corner, that word will start to spread, and it'll kind of help, you know, ease your relationships with other patients too.
Right. So I saw you took your CCHT, the exam. How long before you did that?
You said how
long did it take you before you did it?
To be honest, with the studying, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had done it and read the book and everything in less than a month. I'm not big on listen. I'm not big. If I don't want to read, if I don't have to, I don't want to. But I was just like, people kept saying, just read the book one time and then go take the test. I was just like, oh, okay. Did a little study exams. I was like, all right, okay. Read the book through. I went over all my exams from training, made index cards, did that, and went and took the exam, got a 95 on it, you know, just passing it. I was grateful for it. But I always pushed reading the book because dialysis isn't what it used to be. It has advanced in the years. And so I never knew anything about the buttonhole because there was nobody that had it in the center anymore, but it was on the exam. So it's just like, read the book because things are on the exam and you never know what's going to be on there. People used to scare me and be like, oh, well, I had 10 questions about water, the water room. And somebody said, well, I had 2. And I'm just like, listen, y'all confusing me. Let me read the book, study all my past exams, and take the practice exams, and then just go and take it. I did, once I completed it all while it was still fresh, I did go and take the exam, and I just put it all on the table. And is dialysis for everybody? I think it varies on different levels. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not like needles. I don't like being stuck with needles. And I thought to myself, what the heck? I didn't know I would be sticking somebody. I can't do this. But when you put aside, you know, what you're doing and think about why you're doing it, I think it gives you a different outtake. But I don't think it's for everybody. I think it's not for people who don't have great customer service, bedside manners, because that's what healthcare is. You're caring for someone. So if you don't have the patience, the temperament to, you know, deal with someone who's maybe having a bad day, you don't know why they're having a bad day. If you can't empathize, you can't sympathize, if you're not ready to take on those super long hours, I don't advise it. I do think, you know, it's a 50-50 gamble with younger people who are like fresh out of school or maybe in school, because these hours are super long. They can run up to 15 hours and people still want to live lives. People are still growing into themselves. They want to hang out, and sometimes you called into work. So I just think it's situational. It is situational, but I do not think that it is for everybody. It is a skill to learn, and you can have it for the rest of your life. It can definitely catapult you into other places. You know, you can get your nursing degree in there. You can work in a hospital, you know, go up the chain. The floor is not your end all be all. Go in there, master that, then start looking for something else.
So much. I really don't have a lot to like talk to you about, and I guess that's what I had for today. But if you'd like to say anything, the floor is yours.
Because I forgot to do my introduction. Let me talk to your people. Top of the morning, middle, evening, bottom of the afternoon. It's your girl Fresh, and I am back here visiting our dreams. And I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see, you know, what's next for you. I hope that you pass your tests, and in prayers and warm wishes for you on that, and that you just can grow and go somewhere in this field that you didn't even see yourself going. I just wish the best for you. And to all you guys out there, if this is something that you can see yourself doing or becoming passionate about, go for it. The reward is knowing what you're giving to someone at the end of the day. This is a career move. You know, they have traveling dialysis. So if you're somebody who wants to, you know, travel or relocate, there's so many centers, rather so many companies. The dialysis is your oyster. They say the world is your oyster. Dialysis is your oyster. You can go anywhere, you can do anything. And at the end of the day, you are giving the best of you. You are caring for someone. So go for it. If you don't have a skill, this is where you can learn it. But give your best, give your all, stay confident, be optimistic. It's hard. You will and can get through it. Stay motivated and stay around people that's going to continue to encourage you, because it's a challenging road, but the outcome is phenomenal.
Much. I truly appreciate like the opportunity to have this discussion with you, and I really can't wait to put it out there for people to see, because oh my God, I got to speak to you.
Listen, I'm laughing just like you laughing, all nervous laughing, because I've never done this before either. So this is exciting for both of us.
Oh my God, thank you so much once again. I truly appreciate this. And I can't wait to actually put it all together. And I really hope it comes out really good with all the internet issues and all of that. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for watching this video today. It's a pleasure. It's a very amazing thing having somebody you admire so much be on here and speak so much and just motivate you. Like, because watching our videos was like so many things to me. It made me feel like I really can do this. I want to do this. And it's so amazing getting to talk to her and all that. And I really can't wait to see more things she got in the future. I'll put a link below and you can watch her videos, check out our channel, and you won't regret it, because she's like amazing, like phenomenal. So you have a very good one. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, welcome to my channel, Wild Dreams. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to click on the notification button below, because I always got something for you. Bye-bye.